Hi everybody, it's me Rachel, it's my 11/1994, and this is the last part of how to loom knit a scarf with really thick wool yarn. So what I did was I finished the yarn to the part where I know I cannot loom knit anymore. I had both my big brother and my dad try it on for me, and it's the exact height I want it to be, or how tall I want it to be, the right size. So this is a really big scarf. So now I'm going to show you the casting off process. Now what I do is, for this part, I already did this, but you will take your loom stitches halfway, like if we were going to be adding more yarn to our row, but we are not. What I will do instead is, since this yarn is super thick, I'll probably do it one yarn at a time. What I will do is, yeah, it's that way. Take your yarn and pull it under like this. If you need to do one at a time, that's okay. Yep, I'm doing it one at a time, because yarn is super duper thick. Yarn's super duper thick, like this. Hope you guys can see with the light. Take it like, okay, don't split on me. Don't split yarn. There we go. Do it like this. Pull through. Do that with your second yarn as well, with both the yarns. Ouch. Do that with your second yarn too, just like I did just now. And you're going to do that again and again and again, all the way around. Since the wool easy yarn is a super duper thick yarn, I will be doing one yarn strand at a time, like I did here. Now usually with regular yarn that's not thick at all, I'm able to do it together, but since this yarn is super thick, you can even use your fingers too. Then get the other yarn through. Next, let's see, I see it. We're okay. Yarn one, second yarn. This yarn is super thick, like this. Hope you guys can see this. I am making this video on the day before Christmas Eve, so I think that's called Christmas Eve. So do it like how I did the first time. This will take a while, because this is a really thick yarn. This is my first time ever doing it with super thick yarn. So you keep on doing this all the way around and around till you get to the end. Yep, you're gonna do this one at a time. But if you're strong enough, you have the strength to do it all the way around, that's awesome. But do this all the way around and around. I'll show you what to do next. I'm gonna keep on showing you how to do this step like I showed you at the start, but more close and more slower. Let's see if I can zoom you guys in here. Oh, okay, never mind. Can't zoom me in. but I can show you guys a little bit slower. Take the yarn one at a time. This yarn is so thick. You see it? Let's see. So you keep on doing this all the way until you get all the way to here. Then you do it again on the first time you did it. Okay, so I figured out how to do it the regular way, how you're supposed to do it, without it being one strand of yarn at a time. So if you're able to, that's awesome. So what you do is take it how you're supposed to. I say that and I can't do it early. Yes. Pull it through. And what I do is I just grab it, the loops, just make them bigger. Just pull it through. Pull the yarn through. I think this is one of the last ones, but what I do, here's the last one, but what I do, here's the last one, last row of it, but what I do is the first one that we did right here, is I do it one more time, just to ensure that the yarn will not unravel when I disconnect it from the loom. Let's see if I can do it. Let's do it the first way we did it. Let's see. Okay, so now next piece. Let's see. Can't see it. Oh, that's okay. We're all blending together. This yarn doing it's being naughty. Okay. So we are done with the finishing stitch. So I'll show you what to do next.